Hello, hello. Hey, Holly. What up? So, hopefully everybody's okay. Well, Cram, you can always pop in the Discord too, man. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. You can always pop in. Guys, I was busy today. Holy crap. I'm going to open up the panel here. You guys can pop in as you please. Just, if there's a video playing or something, just be patient. I'm going to share the screen too so you guys can hear the video where you are inside of the... right. This one? Yeah, what's this one? So you can hear the video. All right. So what have I been doing? Oh, Demon Court. Hey, Cram, it'll change your life, man. And if you have nobody else in Discord but just me, you'll have a great time in Discord. We have so much fun. Friday Night SmackDown started early. We live. Yes, sir. We're live. We're live, Joe. Joe, we're live. I've been busy, y'all. Check this out, right? So since DJ wants to go ahead and start deleting lives, trying to hide data and whatnot, this is I created a historical record, okay, of all the crap that he was talking. So there's a lot of proof of him accepting all the risk. There's proof of him saying that he took this deal knowing what he was in store for. He was also under the impression and knew that the neighbors are very upset with what the situation of the building is, and that he was supposed to be the one to save it, to be the saving grace. All good. Okay, no problem, Cram. You can sit here and chill. I don't know what y'all drama's about, but it don't affect me, so I don't care. Anyways, so DJ puts himself in very sus situations, right? He messes up everything. Like anything he touches, he thinks is gold, but it's actually like pyrite. It's pyrite. It's fool's gold. Guy has no idea what he's in for, and he's way over his head. He's in way over it. So I fall too much behind drama, 2 bears. Yeah, I mean, I only focus on one, so. So this one in particular that I was watching, we'll just let it play, right? Let's let this ride. So I've been screen recording these things and then uploading them to YouTube because they're classics, man. They're freaking classics. So I want to make sure that you guys get to see what I'm seeing. Okay. So let's begin.
To fix the building in Youngstown that I might get access to, and I won't have to pay it back. But if I don't get access to that money and it's too much for me to fix, I can walk away and get my money back and make a few $1,000s just flipping it, just selling it as is.
As you see me there looking down, it's not that I'm reading something. I'm not reading. I'm trying to listen to what he's saying and just truly absorb everything because I don't believe a word that he says. And I'm trying to listen for clues for any lies that he's telling, which is every other breath. But let's watch my reactions after he finishes. He dug himself in a huge legal hole when he states the fire department is helping him take care of the damage with the building. Yeah, of course, Ollie. Of course. He's a dummy guy. Dummy. Yes, Cherry and DJ Jr. are very much like the Midas touch of crap they have. They have the Midas touch of crap. You're crazy, Cram.
That's the point. But go ahead, H-Way, or if you got a rebuttal, Brandon, go for it.
I'll let H-Way get a word in. Go ahead, bud.
Um, you can go P-Bass because I think my comment was I'm not trying to cause a crash out, but I also just bro.
But do you agree? It sounds like the plan to just get it straight up is better than what he's got
Hold up.
lined up right now. I
I'm
Brandon,
don't.
Brandon, this is
I'm not
why.
sure, bro.
Brandon, I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but Brandon, I literally
I
just
can hear
said
you.
I did not have the money at the time when I could have paid the 5 or 10,000 to buy it. I didn't have the money. That was 3 months ago. Remember, today's price is not, or yesterday's price was not today's price. They went up
Yep.
on it because
That's not.
I sold
I
them on the
I
fact that
know
I
all
can
that.
get.
I
But
understand all
here's the
that.
thing: the
That's
city was going
but
to come down on
you're
us.
asking about the questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
You ask me. You say ask you questions, and I'm trying to see it where you're seeing it. But what I'm hearing is it just sounds like it's going to cost you almost $1 million to get a $35,000 building.
Brandon, where did you get?
It sure is, guys. Oh, it sure is. This guy is in way over his head on this. He has no freaking clue what's coming. And we're here just to watch it all fall apart. This was what, September, I think it was? I think this was in September. It had to have been. Maybe October. It was getting cold. It was before I got booted. That's for sure. So we're about 4 months away. And DJ is like Eli now. I think they graduated to each other's. So DJ's now the amazing litigant. The amazing litigant. Are you a psychic? Oh, Melly. No, what I am is a very good observer of things, and I can see things that are coming a person's way. Like it's things have to like if you're doing something right and something like straight and narrow, situations like this don't occur. If there was a serious problem, he could have gone to the businesses and asked them, "Hey, what's happening? Are you okay? Like, do you need me? Like, what do you need from me to do to help make this issue better?" And then you could explain, "I just pose as a freaking rich person. I'm nowhere near a rich person. I'm in way over my head in this." No, but what he did was he said to the mayor, he went straight to the mayor and was like, "I got this. I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll do this. I'll do that." Made it seem like he had all the freaking financing and background and backing to do a task like this. Never really doing the proper real research, which is what I'm trying to tell him here. Is, dude, this sounds like it's going to be a bigger problem. This is before the deal was even closed. I was like, this don't sound good. And now you know why it don't sound good. Because he's being sued over it right now. Freaking A, it's crazy, bro. He has no idea. It's still not in his head there, Joe. It's still not in his head. He has no, like, I'm telling you guys, everything's going to crash down on him all at the same time. He's going to realize he has a gambling addiction. And he's going to accept it, and he's going to be like, I have to stop doing the sports betting. Then he's going to realize he didn't future-proof his life by getting a job and being prepared for retirement at all. And he's 40. He doesn't have that many working years left. Then he's going to realize this kid just completely is going to, like, kick him out to the curb because he's a freaking push. This lawsuit's going to ruin him. It's going to ruin him. So his family dynamic with his whole family is going to be completely shattered. You know? There's a lot going to come down on him, and it's going to hit him like a ton of bricks. at once. I mean, it's going to be that time when he was sitting there, he was crying in the hotel. It's going to be like that. He's going to sit there crying in the hotel. But again, all his doing, and we tried. Even H-Way and I, we beefing all the time. And H-Way and I were in agreement that this don't sound right.
$1 million from. Come on, man. Can we live in reality?
Okay, well, here we go. We'll break it down. One, the building's worth 35. You're still on the hook for that no matter what. The
Yes.
repairs are gonna, you said $500,000, right? And
No,
then the
no. I
cut
said
that
to
you have
do
to
both
give
floors. Nope.
to
Bare
them because
bone.
you
Nope.
inflated the price.
No, Brandon. Bare bones. Fire sprinkler system, et cetera, et cetera. That needs to be done just to open up as an event space. 150,000.
But you just
Literally.
said $500,000
Yeah, to
of
have it done
repairs.
the way I want it done. I'm talking about to have a nightclub on the second floor and to have the office suites on the first floor with plumbing and all of that. That's going to be about $500,000. What she wanted originally.
Oh no, track. This was what, like in October, November timeframe. This was before I got booted from the channel.
What she has the plans already. They paid 4,000, 3,500, the 4,000 for those plans. I forgot what number he gave me, but either way,
Same here, there, Joe. The only way to do that is we got to watch the docket for a day.
I got the plans, access to the plans if I want them. It's 500,000 with her putting a salon on the first floor with a juice bar.
This was when he was saying his sister was going to take over business because she's a business person. He doesn't have the business acumen, but she's got a degree in business. It's the same sister who's currently homeless. Sir, it's low, huh? Furby, you can come into the Discord. It's also playing in the Discord. It's it's because DJ's volume's low too, and I'm so sorry. But I turned up the speaker side on my end.
It's for people that don't know. But yes, I thought my phone was broken, and I was telling you this before. Right, like Bebas, like I'm like, I got a new phone. Why does it sound so horrible? Like, do I need to return my phone? Like, I was questioning my phone for a minute. I'm like, nope, it's just that shake quality. So yeah, it's his audio.
Yeah, it's his audio that's bad. Let me see if I can amplify the sound on my end here. Hang on. Let me go to filters real quick. I'm going to increase the gain, okay? And give it I'll put a 10 here. I'll increase the gain I'll do 5. Yeah, there we go. All right. I added the gain on the speakers by 5, okay? So just let me know if it sounds better.
With a massage parlor, like a massage spot, with on the second floor a nightclub, fully done up, $500,000. I'm not doing all that.
But that's what you said though.
No, I said that I'm going to phase it out. I'm going to do one phase, which is going to be first floor
Okay.
suites. Then the
So
nightclub after 5 years.
what is going to be your real cost at the end of everything? What's the real cost? Like you're saying all these what ifs and this and that, but what is the flat bottom line? What your real cost is? Not what you will make, not what would be done, but yeah.
There's no cost. That's the point. I'm not coming out of my pocket
There is a
nothing. But
cost, DJ. Like even if it's grant money, there's a cost to it. So even if you pull it from other revenue streams, there's a cost. And all I know is like 35K would have been the cost initially. That's where I'm at. And anything else is just added up to that. It adds to that 35. I want you to understand this is where I'm at. I'm mentally thinking $300,000 just to get the building operational.
Brandon,
That's where I'm
hold
at.
on. I
Is
got to
that
stop you.
true or not?
Brandon, please, can we stay on? Like, this is the problem.
He just couldn't. He couldn't accept it, guys. Now he has a multi-million-dollar lawsuit pending. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anybody want to contribute?
I mean, if we give like $3 each, I think I think we could get this building up and running, man.
Okay, I think so too.
So $3.
Yep, I
It's
got
like
$3.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'll
So if
Venmo
we
it to
pull
you.
our money, together, we could potentially, right, buy one piece of plywood.
Yeah.
And that's all it takes. You just start with one.
Zoom vacation Kelly, right? Oh, youngster. I don't know where he's at, Joe. He was supposed to go live at noon.
Joe,
Joe,
if you want to hear what a potential theory could be where he's in Youngstown as we speak, trying to salvage this entire thing. That's just a theory. It's not proven. We don't know, but that's just a theory so far.
All right, I'm gonna keep playing this thing real quick here.
I'm on topic. I'm just trying to find out the cost.
No, but Brandon, you keep throwing out numbers just to make it bad, dude. I said
no, I'm not making it bad. I'm trying to understand,
Brandon,
man.
You could look up a fire. You could
Look
look
at
up a
this.
sprinkler system. Like I can get.
But why?
Yep.
Like, dude, he's like arguing because you're just asking questions. It's like if somebody sees a pink, you saw a pink elephant, and then after that you're just like, oh, why? I know it's an elephant, but why is it pink? Why are you asking questions about the elephant being pink, right? Like Beabass, I don't understand.
Yeah, why? It's an elephant, you know. What the color doesn't matter. Okay.
What color doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
Who cares if it's like, bro, I'm just asking a normal question. Like, okay.
Thank you very much, Holly, for the building fund. Yeah, guys, can we create the building fund? and then every time you donate, just put for the building fund. Let's go. Let's get like some dono trains going, guys. Let's try to get 5 donos in the next 20 minutes. And let's just keep it going, right? It's for the building fund. And whatever we collect from there, we'll send a percentage to DJ, right? As a check.
Dude, bro, you know what? You know what, man? You know what? That's gracious, man. That's true hardship right there, man. Because you know what? This could potentially go to the lawyer fees, man.
Right? Yeah, it could go to the lawyer fees. But if it out of the percentage, it's like whatever is raised, I'll take $3 from there and we'll send it to him. He'll have to pay $3, right, to get it cash, so he'll be SOL because he doesn't have a bank. Yeah, makes most sense. A meter, 25K goal. Yo, hang on a second. I think I can create one. All right, I think I can create one of those dono goals. I'll put it in. If you guys want to see it how it all works, I'll do it on this live. I'll do it later though. No, I want my $4.99 back. I can give it out. Oh, it's all right. All right, let's play this thing here. I'm gonna turn up the volume again now.
Okay, so if it was so easy, why didn't they sell it 5 years ago? Why didn't they sell it a month ago?
That's a good question. This is a good question. Okay, let me tell you why. I'm giving you facts. That's the point. The reason why is because everybody in Youngstown knows, the people that are builders, that building is worth $32,000. Okay, that building where it's at in Youngstown is worthless. Like if you don't have a way to make money out of that building. Okay, now on top of that, the woman is delusional to where she wants $500,000 for the building, even though it ain't worth that. She wants she don't want to sell it. I'm just a middleman for the most part in regards to like her being comfortable and letting her guard off to where I'm going to be able to get that building, even though it's in my name and everything. It's my building, but I'm pretty much the guy that the person is going to like be able to offload it to without her flip-flopping. But the whole point, Brandon, is this. I am not coming out of my pocket at all because guess what, Brandon? That money that I got to pay for the building is money that I'm going to pay, but I get it back if it doesn't sell. I get it back if I can't do nothing with it. All the building money, there's $150,000 available already. So keep in mind, when I say 150, I'm talking about 300,000 because there's already $158,000 in an escrow account that is only to be used towards getting the occupancy permit. That money is tied to the building. It cannot be cashed out for nothing but fixing the building unless somehow you got a corrupt mayor to like say, hey, here's your permit. And now you get the whole $158,000. But otherwise, you're not going to get that. You got to rehab the building. You got to get fire sprinkler system. You got to get all this stuff. So that 150 is spent. That money is there attached to the building. So when I say 150, that puts it at me getting another 150,000, which puts me at $300,000 worth of money to fix that first floor to make it occupable. So when I go to get grants, I'm going to go to get a grant for 300,000, which gives me 450, which that 150 is not taken into account with any grant that you would get. They don't care about what is attached to the building. All they care about is what you need. So if I can get a grant for 300,000, that 150 is there. Now I got 450 to work with. That's the whole point of where we're at. She doesn't want to see. He knows she's not going to sign nothing to where if I get grant money, now I got 450 to work with. Imagine she gave me the building for 10,000. Now I got 350 or 450 to work with.
That is true, Holly. He did. He did know. He was cognizant and complicit with everything, which makes it all the more bad that he's getting sued and he's trying to say, it ain't me. I didn't do it. I didn't have the building for that long. It's not on me. And then what he's talking about here is he's like, yep, I knew. I know it all. I know all that. Yep. And I'm going to get all that stuff because I'm not going to come out of pocket. I'm going to get all that. I'm going to be able to do all this stuff because I'm D Page. I'm that guy. Yeah, I couldn't. It was so much there that just was like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. Go ahead, Royce. I hear you.
Oh man, I mean, this is kind of like, again, this is the start where I say all the time, where you start to see the cracks happen a little bit, because it's almost like, wait a minute. The best way to explain it was like, remember when Scott, I made a joke with him and I'm like, yo, you know when you buy like an iPhone, and then you gotta like, you first turn it on, the first thing you see is like 150 pages of terms and conditions.
Yep.
That's exactly the way DJ was trying to like spin this building to like the audience. Like, it was like confusing. It didn't make sense. And we had questions, and it's just like, well, you're stupid not to understand it. Like, he was saying we were dumb. Like, we were the idiots because we didn't understand how like this building purchase, like, it just didn't make sense, like, to everyone. And people ask questions, and he says, well, you're stupid, and I'm a better business person. That's why, like, you guys are just, as he quoted, will always be brokies. That's what he said. And here we are. Right? Here we are. Looking at it from the bigger picture, and we're saying to ourselves, I mean, shit. I guess we're sitting back and we're the idiots, but we're not getting sued, though.
Right? We're the idiots not being sued. Facts.
Okay? That's all I got to say.
Can't wait to see his face when he realizes Duco hustled him. Damn right, Nathaniel. Damn right, sir.
That's the reason why the back end, if I get this money, now I got to kick back money on, not the grant money, I got to kick back money to take the interest off at the end of the day off of the sale agreement that I signed. But if I don't get no grant money and I say, fuck this building, I'm going to lose money, I would just walk away and I don't owe nothing. Could I get my money back that I put into it, which is $10,000? That's simple. That's it. I hope you can understand that without looking at a way to make it bad, dude.
And how did that work out for you, DJ?
Clearly it didn't work out well, if we're being honest.
I think it's ended in a litigation. There's a lot of moving parts. Yeah, Joe. There is a lot. So many is it doesn't even like, it wasn't even worth entertaining it. DJ would have been a lawsuit free right now had he just said, no, I'm good, guys. But no, you can't tell a gambling addict this. Lawsuit fund. Nice job.
But also to be mad, the biggest thing we had to take away from this, man, is you can't help someone with a fragile ego. Can't.
No. Yeah.
And somebody with like high levels of insecurity. You can
True.
do your best to help them, but unfortunately, like DJ's so crippled for so long that he's not going to change. Unfortunately, he's just one of those people that like, because this is the thing, as you get older, you get more stuck in your ways, right?
Yep.
So it's like basically saying like, hey, somebody who likes to eat grits and like egg whites, for breakfast, 20 years from now, if they're doing the same thing, are they really going to change their breakfast? Like it's the same shit. So that's why I just think like, I think for him, it's like he's 40 now. And he's been thinking the same way, like, I'm going to make a quick buck. I'm always going to be smart. I'm always going to be ahead of everyone else. I'm always going to have the next great idea. He's going to do all this, right?
Yep.
But yet he's going to sit there and not realize that he's failing. So that's kind of like another thing in this situation where it's like, he's not going to change. And, this was meant to happen, man. Some people are just meant to just be bent over and take advantage of. And DJ's one of those suckers. I hate to say it, but it's true.
But so would you say it's a sucker deal?
Yeah, as Miss Brazy would say, it's a sucker deal.
Shout out to Brazy. Shout out to Brazy. Again, his ego had to take center stage. Pure ego, trying to save Liquid Blue. Yeah, you both right on that one. Bert hates the white eggs. Oh, you stupid. All right, let me put this volume back up so that way we can keep going.
Sir.
It's not bad, but go ahead. Find something negative else. I want this. This is what I want. But just please use real numbers. I just gave you the numbers.
Okay, so when I had asked and I said your cost is going to be 300,000, you told me no. So what is the cost? You still haven't told me the cost.
Brennan, it's 300,000 for what I want to do on the first floor, but it's already
okay. So 300,000 is your cost. Okay, all right, cool. All right, I got that. So I got the cost. Now,
yeah, right on the
you're
paper,
saying
please.
you're going to get $10,000 back if all this fails. So what happens to all that grant money?
No. If I don't get the grant money and stuff, I'm going to just auction it off or sell it just to get my money back. That's the point.
So you're going to auction the building off? How come they didn't auction the building off?
No, they were going to. I talked them out of it. Like when he hit me up, it was the last call. Like, hey, Dennis, like if you want this, I'm trying to get off of it.
You left an opportunity. You could have gone for the auction and paid $1 for it.
No. If it goes to auction, that doesn't work that way.
Yeah, you could have been in the tell them the day. They're like, hey, when is the auction? And jump in there and buy it.
Brandon, it wouldn't work that way. If it auctions, people are going to be. You got to promote the auction.
You did.
And you got to.
Yeah, you
just
did.
hear me out, Brandon. Brandon, hear me out, because I've done auctions before. I've done it. I've actually done this before. It is not as simple as that. This building is in the prime real estate spot for YSU campus. Like Youngstown State will buy this building. Just the people that are selling the building.
Are you sure?
Okay, Brandon, I'll go deeper into it. Let me go deeper.
I'm going to check the area.
Okay, hold on, Brandon. Let me go deeper. Look up downtown Youngstown. YSU is buying every single building downtown right now. But
no, hold up. I just want to. What's the zip code over there? Is it 445 what?
I think 03.
Let's see what's selling out there. Ain't nothing selling out there.
Hold on, Brandon. Hold on. Let me go. Like you just asked. Let me go.
His narrative got shut down, and he's like, what?
I'm sorry. You press a play. I'm sorry.
No, you could talk, man. Go ahead. I'm waiting for you now.
Look it up, like, yeah. So there's nothing being sold in that area at all.
Yeah. What are you doing?
And then you see how he just gets so defensive. He's like, look, Brandon, okay, you gotta say something.
What are you doing,
okay? Any normal sane person, you know what they would have said?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let me explain it to you. Okay. The area's being updated. People are moving in with their businesses. There's opportunities. So it might not look like it's a lot of opportunities now, but it's building up its momentum. And guess what? But anybody would have said, oh, as long as you're willing to take that risk and understand that, any normal person would have responded and said, okay.
Right.
No problem.
Exactly.
Okay. If you see an opportunity, maybe I might not see it now, but maybe it might happen 5 years from now. So, hey, good luck with it.
Here's
That's
where
any normal person would have said.
yeah, and here's where I was like trying to go with this conversation. It's like building for sale. I see building. I buy building. Building now mine. DJ goes, building for sale. I see building. I talked to the owner to put down a down payment for a building that may need work, but building hasn't been looked at for a long time. Building need to be bought quick. Might have big problem. Going to work deal where building buyback plan in place in contract in case building no sell or no build. Building now go by due to legal litigation,
Yeah.
and I can't get buyback plan no more. Contract reneged. Owner go bye. That's all I. That's DJ.
But that's DJ. DJ in a nutshell.
That was like, bro. It should have been a 1-2 thing. I have cash. You want to sell. I want to buy. Here you go. Sign it over to me. Re-record it. Boom. Deeds in my name. Well, why did it have to be so freaking like all these like
Why did it have to be
hoops and
complicated?
hurdles and stuff, man? Why did it have to be obstacle course?
See, you know that's why it's a bad deal when you have to scratch your head.
You have to say, but I just don't get it. Say it to me.
I just don't get it.
No. You say I don't. You say you don't get it. Come on, give me the DJ.
Oh, no. Listen, B-Vaz, you just don't get it. You don't understand.
Here's the situation. Let me break this down to you.
No. Here's the situation. No, and then when you start to ask like more sensible questions, that's when he starts to flip out. He's just like, you see, this is what I'm talking about.
This is what I'm talking about. This is why I can't do anything. This is why I can't rock with you. You're just a bunch of brokies. You don't even know how real estate works.
You have no idea how real estate works.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect. So good. All right. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna have to turn up the volume real quick. So guys, be careful. Your ears are gonna bleed if Royce talks.
Deeper into that. Look, the original reason why he was trying to get rid of it fast is the city said you either got to fix this or sell it, period. So he had to find a buyer. The problem is nobody is going to agree to like giving them the building, and if that money in the escrow account is available, you got to give up half. Nobody's going to do that. I'm willing to do that because I see the big picture. If I have 158 to work with and I have a grant that I can get for $300,000 potentially for downtown Youngstown to fix a historical building, which is considered, and I am king of Youngstown, no matter what you want to say with the blacks, no matter what you think it is, everybody loves me still in Youngstown. What I'm trying to get you to understand, Brandon, is that if I get that $300,000, then now I have enough money to completely fix that building and have excess available to run a business out of it. But if I don't get access to that money, I'm going to simply auction it. Now, the way auction works, Brandon, is they got to promote it and market it the right way to auction it. And what happens is people show up and put bids in. And you put bids in before the actual day of sale of the auction, you put bids in. And then if the bids are all comparable, they can actually do a in-person bid to where they might switch it to in-person. And now you got to high speed gets it. I don't want to be dealing.
Yeah, all right. His audio's starting to fuck up.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Anyway, audio's fucking up. All right.
So let's read some of these comments. It would be funny if single mother was suing him too. Yes, Joe, I agree. King of Youngstown. Yeah, this guy's so delusional, man. No one, in fact, loves you, DJ. Not over there. I mean, he's a nobody. All right, let's hopefully his audio comes back. But we're at the end, towards the end of this video anyway. It's like 4 minutes left. And calling him Brandon don't sound right. It don't. But that's my name, so there's really nothing to it.
A lot of drug dealers that would buy that building and put bids in. A lot of different people will put bids in. I don't want that. And it ain't and here's the thing. I don't want to take that chance. I'd rather just have it.
Look, even back then, J Media didn't believe in us. Viva as the troll of Youngstown. But Jay, we see you come around. You see the light. You see that we were always here to help. So now you're part of our team. All right.
And if I get the grant money and stuff, make something great happen. If I don't get the grant money, I just walk away. No harm, no foul. And just sell it and get my money back. Can you understand that?
There's like nothing for sale in that area, and it is pretty.
I'm sorry, this is like awful. It just reminds me of how awful that audio was, man. Good God.
Yeah, he had terrible audio, man.
Dude, I'm sorry. Keep on pressing play. My ears are bleeding.
Yeah.
Barren out there.
Yes, no, it ain't nothing for sale. Everybody's buying everything downtown.
No, there's nothing being bought up, because if it was, these prices would be inflated as all get out. You got things selling for 72,000, 49,000, 90,000, 95,000. Like, I can get a loan like tomorrow and get that shit. Buy that ASAP. But the homes I'm at over here are like $1 million up. It's like 1.2 million for me to just even have just a decent home around here. It's freaking crazy out here.
You got it, B-Bass. What are you talking about?
Oh, I was looking at Zillow, and I put the zip code here, downtown Youngstown, what he's talking about. It's like Market Street and Federal Street, Commerce Streets, but there's really nothing for sale out here. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh my God, my phone, guys, my phone is robot. This is why my phone.
When are you gonna be able to be at your crib and do the stream?
It ain't about the crib. It ain't about the internet connection. It's about this phone overheating, and I got it work. I'm not gonna stop working. That's the point.
He said here he gotta work. He can't stop working. I think we've seen enough of this video here, guys. Let's check out the next one.
And guess what? That's a civil suit. But in reality, they know I won't do that. I'm a good person when it comes to like business. Like I've been doing business with them for years. I never screwed him over, which is why he's trusting me to do this deal. But I want that to make that clear, Brandon. He ultimately, the whole point of this deal even happening is because the city was gonna condemn and demolish the building if they didn't either sell it or get the stuff fixed. He doesn't want to bother with it. It's the other person that wants it and wants to do it, but they don't want to spend the money, and he's tired of spending his money. That's the reason why this is happening. So,
all right, so DJ,
good.
All right, so now here's the other part. $15,000 is going to be your cost because you're on the hook for the taxes for the next 5 years.
Nope,
how are you going to generate revenue to pay for
Brandon,
that?
Nope. See what I'm saying? This is why I say ask the question first. Who paying for taxes?
You
ask that
just
question
said
first.
that.
No, I didn't say I got to pay taxes.
You own the building. Who's financially responsible?
Brandon, in the agreement. See, this is what I mean by Brandon. Y'all think like not you. People in the chat. Everybody think I'm a retard. Like I don't.
Guys, you know who's responsible for this, right? It's not that hard to know. We know who's responsible because per Mahoney County, he is. He's the owner of Page Federal LLC. And looking at the taxes for here, he still owes $2240.68. No, Cat. If that was the case, they would have been paid already. You know what I'm saying? He is stupid. He got screwed over. The owner ain't paying the taxes. Previous owner said, no, sir. That's not how that works. It's epic.
I don't know how to make deals, dude. I made a deal to where I don't have to pay nothing. The taxes, the insurance, everything is being given to me to pay, and then that money comes back when the building is either sold or auctioned within the 5 years of us trying to do it. Now, after 5 years, if it ain't sold or auctioned, which I don't want to sell or auction it, then at that point I'm responsible because I'm at that point buying their interest away with this agreement. But yeah, I don't have to pay nothing. That's the point. The money is going to be, I'm going to borrow the money to pay the taxes and and here's the great thing too. If the building for some reason is only worth $10,000 and it only sells for 10,000 on an auction, I don't have to pay none of that tax money, none of that money back, and I get my money back. They get nothing. You see how great this deal is for me? I made this deal because I know how to negotiate, order the deal. But y'all think I'm a nincompoop and I don't know how to negotiate. So people think this is unbelievable. But Brandon, I'll send the agreement once this deed is switched over. I'll send you a copy of the agreement.
I would love to see that copy of the agreement right now there, DJ, please. I like to see how much of that has been honored so far.
You can see it for yourself.
Nah, man, I don't want to look
I'm
at
that
that.
good at negotiating, Brandon. I'm that good.
It's
Like
no.
I told you, I could talk anybody. I could talk fish into buying water. I'm that good.
It's just there's some
Nothing, Brandon.
stuff there that I'm asking about, and then it's taking you 20 minutes to explain. I
Because
just
it's all
want
complex, Brandon. It's
it
complex. I
shouldn't
can't
be,
say yes or
man. Like
no.
a property
Brandon, it
should be just
is. What
straightforward,
agreement is
man.
not complex? Your employment agreement, Brandon. Was it one page or was your employment
Yeah,
agreement,
it's
Brandon?
one
So you don't
page.
get no,
My
you don't.
duties and responsibilities is literally one page.
Okay,
Like legit.
what about if you get fired? What if they fire you? You don't get you don't get like pay time off. You don't get like, what is that called when you get fired and they pay you to fire
A
you?
severance.
You don't get that. None of that was on your agreement. 'Cause I know your agreement was at least 3 or 4 pages
You
long. It wasn't
you
like one page. Come on now.
it's just responsibilities and duties is pretty much the contract
Yes,
you sign.
more than one
That's what
page.
you're no DJ. It's been a while for you, but I understand. Like when you do you sign these agreements with HR. They give you a responsibilities and duties piece of paper, and it could be 1 to 3 pages depending on what your responsibilities are, your role is.
Brandon.
But all that stuff is within those pages. There's other stuff in there, which is like your employee, um, was it like the employee handbook that you get? You have like you don't really sign for that one. You have to read it. You have the
Hold on,
HR
Brandon.
side of
Let's just
things
right now we're wasting
that's
time
talking
because
about
here's the
the
thing.
employment.
No, Brendan. Let's just stop because here's the thing, Brandon. Remember, I literally I hired and I'm the one that made the employee handbook for Liquid Blue, which it was.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
Sorry, I had to do that, y'all.
Employee handbook. I'm the one that made. I had to negotiate these agreements, Brandon. I know all of that. I've done it. No offense, I've done it. I ran 2 different businesses. Okay, with 10 plus of employees. Literally, like ask anybody that worked for Liquid Blue. When I opened it up, I hired and fired everybody the first 6 months, and I made all employment contracts. I know employment contracts on more than one page. I wrote them. Like I wrote the contract for employment. Like
This guy is someone that will try to talk his way out of a freaking traffic ticket. He got caught lying multiple times. He's still trying to talk his way out of it and making it up as he goes, which is the worst thing you can do ever.
I can send it to you too. You want an employment contract? I got it in my
It,
file still for Liquid Blue.
So,
Dennis,
I wrote it.
can I ask you a question, bro?
Yeah, go for it.
What if no matter what you say, people are still skeptical and they don't believe you? Then what? Is that me, bro? Jesus Christ.
No, it's
Oh, this one's good too. We had Nav here. I don't know who this is. It could be Ski or it could be Scott Hall.
10K first, but they get their money first before anybody gets anything. But here's what makes this deal great, Twiggy. For 5 years,
Oh, sweet.
I don't have to pay nothing, pretty much. I'm just trying to either get the money to fix it and turn it into a business that I could then flip and sell and get a fat paycheck, or I can operate a business out of it, which is the goal, is to operate a business out of it.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something else. No, that makes sense. I'm going to tell you something else. I would.
No, hold on. Let me just say one little point. This is important.
Go ahead.
After 5 years, if it is not sold or anything, like if it's just there, then I get to now buy the building. At that point, I get to have a agreement that I got to pay for a certain amount of years, a monthly fee, like a rent, and that divests them out. But they can stay in there. They can stay in that property with me, and we're both,
Right.
we're both pretty much like our partners for the most part. We're both partners.
Okay.
But if after 5 years, think about this, Twiggy. In 1 year, if I can go down there, like once my son's basketball season is over, I'm gonna go down there and come back and forth. Like I'm gonna pretty much like be there like every other week and like.
And how that worked for you there, DJ? You only went once. He's making this whole thing up as he's talking. Yes, Joe. He is totally making it up. He is friggin' winging it. But he sounds like he has no freaking clue he's talking about.
You know, start repairs and stuff, and I'm gonna live here. I'm not living there. I'm just gonna go to get the stuff situated. But here's the point: if I in 1 year can get the city, like I'm just going down and really talk to the city. If I get the city to give me the grant money that's available, if I can get all this capital together to fix the building, I fix the building. The contract states that the building has to be used for what the grant money it was proposed to get the grant money. So once I get that money, they're out. They can't do nothing but get their paycheck that I agreed to in the contract at the end of the day. But they can't sell it. They can't make me auction it.
Yeah,
because
I don't. Have you ever gotten grant money before? I did once. I'm not experienced at it, but I'm not sure if you ever have. Have you ever been given grant money for something before, like for commercial stuff before?
Yeah, it was for.
But
I got
out here in California, you've got to. You don't get it all at once. You get it in sections after you show progress. So I don't know how it is out there. So that you might be. I don't know how that works out there. You got to look at that kind of stuff. The other thing I would do if it was me, just so you know, I would take some of the money you got that you're getting, or money I would be getting, making sure I'm careful with this, and I would get the contract just looked over by a lawyer, but that you pay because you finally have some money to do it, just to make sure that you didn't miss. We all miss things. That's why we have a specialist.
It's already done. Not to cut you off. It's already done.
Wow. Even Twiggy said get a lawyer, bro.
My question is this, right?
What's up?
Like, who didn't tell him not to get a lawyer?
Oh, Ski, Nab.
Okay.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
So everyone else pretty much did
Maverick.
get a lawyer.
Maverick too. Maverick and Panther Trading. Todd and Maverick.
Okay, gotcha. So, but everyone else said get a lawyer, right?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yep. Nothing else?
Nope, that was it. Just double checking on that.
Good to go.
Right.
That was already done.
If they didn't find anything, then great. It's the only thing you've said that makes me wonder. It's not gonna say it worries me. It makes me wonder. Is you've said a lot of where they are lending you tax money, they're lending you this, they're lending you that. That word, the only thing, I don't mind people lending money in commercial things because you usually pay interest and it works out for everybody. If you're not paying any interest on any of the money they're loaning you, what I have found in my experience is that they're making their money back somewhere. The other maybe to sell the property at the end. I don't know. I can't tell.
No, Twiggy, let me make this clear. You're gonna get I'm gonna give you the contract. Shout out to Kay in the building. Appreciate you, Kay.
Here's the thing.
As of today, Twiggy has confirmed no contract has been sent.
Twiggy, you're gonna see the contract. We're partners. That's the point. It goes from, but I'm the sole owner of the building because I told him like he wanted to do a partnership on the deed, like to where I would have been on it and somebody else would have been on it. I said no, I'm not doing it. I literally said if you put somebody else, I said I'm not signing a deed with somebody else's on it. I said it's gonna be all me.
And there you go, guys. DJ said it's all me, and he's fully responsible for that building.
So there's nothing to talk about. That's all his responsibility. That's all him.
Exactly. And that's hilarious.
We should give this to Duco Holding, so at least he could say, "Hey, I set up a contract that's good for me, but I'll take this too."
Yeah. They're making their money back by dumping the lawsuit on him. Exactly, Nathaniel. You said it. That's it.
That's it.
That's exactly what it is. All right, let's continue. I don't know how much more proof. This dude's like completely, he's going to take such a big L.
Fact, I don't trust. And I told him already, I got screwed over too many times. So you're going to see that in the agreement. I literally put in there, it's me,
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. If the roles were reversed, if you were him and he was you, how would you be protecting yourself if you agreed to let him put his name on the deed where he technically by the city and the county and the state owns the property? How would you protect your interest in that building if his name is on the deed? So I don't know what the deal is.
I can't protect it.
I'm curious how they protected themselves because they're obviously going to protect themselves.
No, so here's the thing. If I had his name on the deed, then that means he can go and take his name off. And technically he would be able to like force me into, I don't know for sure, but it depends on the state, but he can technically.
Yeah, I mean, he could force you out. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, he can force me out. And the thing is, I'm not taking, I told him already, I don't want to do this deal for no, because at first, this is the thing, the deal was, the first arrangement was.
Dennis, hold on. Let's go back.
Yeah,
We got to go back for 1 second. So the question is, I mean, with that understanding, and I get that, how did he say to you, well, just to protect my interest too, to make sure that we're still partners, and just like I can't screw you, that's why you wanted your name on a deed. How did he tell you he wants to protect his interest from, with your name on the deed? How does he protect his half of the interest while the property's still?
I just noticed that too. Nab just sat there. But also, I don't like what I'm seeing. So give me a second, y'all. Need to do something. You are the reason. I don't understand why I hear music in my head, guys. Go to desktop. Better. Yeah? Okay. Of course he used the filter, y'all. But I got Nab proper here. Let's make his head bigger so his profile could be seen. You see how he looks at DJ with loving eyes? It's great. All right.
Half and half. What did he ask for? What stipulations did you agree to?
And then he leaves. That was fun until that happened. Dang it.
That's where I'm trying to
Do you understand
get
what I'm
everybody to
saying?
understand. No, that's the reason why I'm trying to get everybody to
muted. You're
understand
muted,
that.
Dennis. You're muted.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Can't hear you. I don't know if it's me or.
It might be you. Let me switch phones. I'm gonna switch phone. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Twiggy, it's you because I can hear Dennis and you
You
at the same
can?
time.
Oh no, you know what, Twiggy,
Oh,
you got to
I
refresh
can't hear
because
him.
when Nap,
It's me.
when Nap.
Oh man, what happened? Let me log off and come back on.
This is the one where H-Way's boring behind was on there.
I don't know why StreamYard does that. Yeah, I don't know why StreamYard does that. When somebody leaves, it messes up. You still there, H-Way?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so Twiggy, hopefully you're listening, but this is the okay. Here he goes.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, you can hear me now. Okay, so
Yeah.
Twiggy, here's the point. This is the point I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay, the original deal was when I hit up Brazy to ask her if this is a good deal. Just I take the building over $5,000, and then if I'm able to access that escrow money, then I gotta get a half of it up. What happened was, not she, but he wanted to just get rid of the building. He's trying to offload it. He wanted me to just, I'm responsible for everything. I got to pay the taxes. I got to pay the insurance, everything. What happened was, I am a chatty patty, so I started getting excited. I had nobody to talk to because, once again, I tried to talk to Brazy about it. But what happened was, I got excited. I started yapping, and I sold him on the building. He didn't want to do with nothing to do with the building no more because he sees it as a loss. So because of me yapping my mouth and not keeping my mouth shut, which I'm guilty of doing, I can't help myself. I put myself in a position where I now he wanted to have him and somebody else, or not him, but have somebody else on the deed. And then now it's bumped up to where I got to pay all this extra money because that he feels like there's value now because I put value on the building. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is originally the deal was I was just taking the building. He just wanted to stop paying money. He's been paying for 5 years for a building I can't
It's been
operate.
sitting vacant for 5 years.
Yes, but here's the thing.
Okay.
2 years ago, they got the permit to clean up the inside because they had to, and they spent 50,000. I got the receipts, 50,000 to have. It's a professional cleaning service you have to pay
Right,
for,
like a
and it
Servview or
come
some Serve Pro or something. Yeah, that fixes
exactly,
it.
and it came. They cleaned the whole building. They cleaned all the fire damage.
Now, y'all guys heard that just now. Guess what? Was all the fire damage removed? No. There was still evidence of severe damage that wasn't removed. StreamYard won't let me pin it. They did not clean all the fire damage. They sure enough did not. Hey, Peach, what's good? They did not. And he's talking, this is before the building was sold. And I just kept saying, this is not, like, this don't make sense. And he hadn't seen it yet. He has not gone there to see it yet. And he's talking about buying it. This is insane, bro. Watching this and knowing what we know now, we were right. We were always right, y'all.
Just not, you can't even tell that it was on fire. And what happened now is he wanted to just offload and be done. But I decided. I told him at first I'll do it, and I sounded like I was like scared on the phone. And he's like, "Okay, I can't. Let me cut him a break." Because the thing is,
Yes, Razor. That's exactly what happened. You're right on that. Yep. Sure did keep the the smart move on the lawyer. They're a lawyer. Of course they would know, right? Good old gullible DJ. They got him again. The people who they screwed him over again. Which goes to tell you, a contract doesn't matter, right? If you're dealing with a lawyer, it means you get yourself your own lawyer and you draft up a proper agreement between two parties.
Nobody else he would allow have the building this cheap. They listed the building for $100,000. Nobody's paying $100,000 for that building.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you gotten estimates for like 2 or 3 estimates for completing the building construction, for making it viable again for commercial use from the city to get approved? Have you gotten estimates yet?
They did they had a contract. They had a contract, and the contract was or not a contract, but an agreement. Or not agreement, but they did the plans.
An estimate.
What is it, DJ?
Do you see? No. I'm sorry. I just want to say this one thing. Like, first of all, this is why Twiggy always has problems, man. Is because Twiggy's always trying to like say a sensible question. Like he still doesn't understand. Like Twiggy coming out and saying, "Did you get an estimate for this on how much the repairs are going to cost? Like, did you hire someone for this?" He's using logic. This is the problem with Twiggy sometimes, and we've told him this to his face.
Yep, Nathaniel, that's exactly what it was. It was an agreement acknowledging what needed to be fixed.
And you see how he just keeps on like stuttering and just like flopping on his words. He's like, but it wasn't it was like it was kind of an agreement. Okay,
but
so it wasn't written.
It wasn't an agreement. It was plans. It's like, bro, what is it, man?
You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like
making
nothing.
It all up. He's making it all up.
But that's what it sounds. It sounds like nothing's. Or maybe he's telling the truth, right? I mean, maybe, because as gullible as DJ is, maybe, when he was sold the building, they told him, yeah, we'll do all. Listen, we got you. We'll do all that. We got you. Don't worry about it. But did they actually write it in paper, in writing? That's another case. That's a whole other thing.
Sheesh. All right, let me turn up the volume.
That cost contractor? Yeah, no, he had agreement. I mean, sorry. He had plans that he paid for. He said he'll let me have. They're $3,500 he paid to have them done. Right. And he's like, they were going to turn the first floor into a salon, a big salon with like, juice bar and all of that. Then the second floor was going to be the bar. They said for both floors, it would have been $500,000. He said, F that. But the other person I don't want to name, they said, oh, I can pay that. I'll just do it. But that was 5 years ago and nothing's happened. And he said he's tired of them saying that they're going to fix it and they're going to do this and that. And he wants done with it, which is why he's doing this, because he just doesn't want to be paying taxes no more. But I know for me to do, originally when we first got the building, I wanted to just bare bone open it up as a bar, and just, it was already licensed. Everything was good. I wanted to just open up the bar. I didn't want to fix it. He decided to let the person talk him into putting $150,000 into a building that was already like usable, and then they remodeled everything and made it nice, but you didn't have to do that. And that screwed me over in the long run when I jumped on this project. But now for me to do bare bone, like me to fix it like the way I want to fix it, it would cost me, if I got to do a fire sprinkler system, which I will have to, it's going to be about $300,000. $150,000 of it is in the escrow already. The other $150,000, which I will save in 5 years, because in 5 years, if I save $30,000 pretty much a year, if I can work my butt off and pause and save $150,000, I will have enough.
You guys just saw me falling asleep listening to this boring ass conversation on how he was getting this deal done. What is going on, guys? So if he doesn't want to pay taxes, then what makes you think you aren't responsible for them as the owner now, dummy? Yes, exactly.
To take the $300,000, fix the building, get it, the permits, get everything done, and then it'd be usable to what I wanted to use it for, and that'd be my life savings, and I can turn it into a multi-use building.
I know. I guess let me rephrase my question. I understand putting a bar in a salon. I mean, that stuff's expensive. I get all that, but to get it back to bare bones, drywall's up, like all the floors are repaired, where now you can start customizing it or doing whatever for whatever business you're going to put in there, or whatever, whoever's going to rent it from you or lease it out from you. Have you gotten estimates for fixing the floor? I'm just going to giving examples: fixing the floor, fixing the walls, fixing any beams. Have you gotten to bring it back up to code for general construction? Have there been estimates received or gotten from the other owners?
I got you, Holly. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go to Clubhouse in a second.
The previous or the current owners, I guess you would call them, for fixing it. Like, it's going to cost $100,000 to get it back up to code so that you can start general construction. Have there been any of those received? Have you gotten any of those?
So I got the permit and I got quotes for some of the work, and I'm telling you now, it's going to be bare bone 150,000. The
Okay.
150 is the fire system, a fire sprinkler system, and HVAC and the fire sprinkler system, because you can get both combined for 150,000 for like a decent good one for that building.
Right.
And then that's only first floor. So my goal was to, long story short, my goal was to get the building. It's in my name. I got the deed. And then the contract, you see, it states that I can renegotiate this contract, but it's going to be me renegotiating, ain't them. They don't have no power to say, okay, I want to change my mind on this. And the one term that I don't like is in that contract. I'm going to tell you when I send it to you, the one thing I don't like that I wrote in there because I just wanted to get this deal done. That's going to be done because right now the city is on his neck again and he was comfortable. He needs to get this done fast. And when I get the building in my name, what's going to happen is the city has over $1 million. You can look it up, and escrow money that they are looking to spend on downtown businesses, and they're looking to really help.
Not for you, dude. You got too much structural problems.
Black businesses. So I'm going to be pretty much be able to
He's just now waking up. Amazing fact checker. Oh, word. Oh, geez. Why did he put a video out? We got a video to look at. Nah, 130. He hasn't put anything out yet. Still the same.
go to city, go to the downtown, propose what I want to do with the building, which is going to be multi-use. First floor, second floor would be D-Page, the D-Page experience. Everybody downtown that's down there know me and they know what I do.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
And they're gonna be all for me opening up a bar for black people that's gonna be safe. Police are gonna get hired. Everybody's gonna make money. They're gonna be okay with that. So I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna get some of that grant money that's available. It's the COVID money that they are holding on to.
I understand. No, I understand.
But it's like $10 million, and I'm gonna get. They're
I
gonna
guess
give
my
me
question
what I
is
need.
the 150 that's my worry would be the 150 that's an escrow. Most construction projects, even when I did construction for just residential, it always ran, especially when I wasn't there because it was states away, always ran 20% more. So if you're talking 150, you're talking now 180.
It is. It is, Joe. It doesn't help his persona at all. It doesn't help his image. Safe to get mesothelium. Nice. That was good, Holly. That was good.
By just from my experience, 180. If you've only got 150 in escrow, I would just be very careful if I was doing it to make sure that the estimates you get are enough to with that money to bring the building back up to code, and done with the sprinkler system. I mean completely back up to code, not just this minus this, but like basically the building's brand new kind of idea that you can do it. Because if the budget runs over and you run out of money, it could be a big problem, and that's you don't want to have to.
Hey, Trey, look at that. You're right here. DJ, your brain needs to be examined. Facts. Boogie being dead ass serious, and Dennis looking at March Madness picks. That's exactly what he's doing, bro. He's gambling. He is gambling, y'all.
Borrow money to finish a building, and now you go from return on investment from 2 to 4 years down to 5 to 10 years, and then you've got to float stuff for 10 years. I mean, it can get out of control quickly if everyone's not careful. You know what I mean? So that's just my worry with all of that.
So
one more question: Does the guy who owns it, are they real estate investors? Are they construction people? What do they generally do? Are they construction people who bought a
no,
lot
he's
of
a
real
lawyer. No,
estate?
he's a lawyer. No, he's a lawyer. He
Oh,
just
he's a
don't want to
lawyer.
deal with
Okay.
this. He only got into this business because let me tell you a little quick backstory. I was doing a party at Stanball in Youngstown, big party, thousands of people. And, I got to act like say the Trump thing, thousands of people. It was an amazing party. You can look it up. And long story short, I met this chick. She came in, like, boobs and, the Louis Vuitton purse. I'm comfortable with these women because I'm in Vegas. I'm all over the place. I've seen women that would consider baddies, but a lot of dudes, they see a chick with like a body and Louis Vuitton. They're like, oh my gosh, she's somebody. She tried to skip the line. I'm like, who the F are you? You ain't about to skip. I didn't say F. I'm like, yo, you gotta pay to get in. Like, who are you? And she was with the other promoter, like the host of my party. He invited her, but I didn't know she existed. But because I stopped her and treated her like a human being instead of treating her like a rich woman, she respected me. We became tight, best friends. Now, this is the problem.
He loves saying, look it up when you can't really fact check something. That is true. Paris, that is true. I've actually peeped that. And then if not, you can't find it. It's because you don't understand. You just don't know. You just don't get it. You're just not that guy. Okay. Everything he talks about women and stuff, you can't prove that. You know what happens? He was the doorman. So he was like, oh, wow, you look really nice. Can I take a photo with you inside of the club one night, before you leave? That's what he does. That's why all the chicks come in and he takes a photo with chicks. But is he going home with them? No. You see how awkward that dude is around chicks? You think baddies are going to be going for a guy that looks like him and talks like that to chicks? Heck no. Models and baddies, the superficial peoples that really concern themselves about who they're around and how they look, do not entertain guys like DJ because his aura is R. Kelly. All right.
So, BS.
You.
I messaged Nab right now, just trying to tell him like, hey man, it's not looking too hot.
Mm-hmm.
But I basically told him, I said, look, man, we'll be civil if you're gonna come into like the the live chat, like explain, yourself, like as far as like maybe we're wrong. Like if we're wrong and all this, there's an explanation, give us the explanation.
Well, tell Nab to, instead of doing that, come into the Discord and talk, so that way he don't have to see the chat.
Yeah, I mean, and if he wants to come in here and then go in the Discord, like we're civil. Look, we'll give you your platform. We're not going to be people that are going to kick you out, or just like silence you or anything like that. I mean, you could come in anytime, but
I'll let Nab
you have to come.
talk.
But you have to come in here with proof, though.
Yeah.
Like, actual, hey, this is why this makes sense, and if you don't, you don't. Which means like as far as we know,
agreement
it's
too.
legit.
Yeah, and the agreement needs to be a part of that. That this is legit because here's the agreement. Everything that's happening, I'm doing this right here. Everything that's in this paper is happening right now. You know what's happening in this paper? He said he was going to have the insurance given to him. That didn't happen. He said he was going to have the taxes paid for by the previous owners. That didn't happen. Like all these things. He says he's going to be able to sell the building back and get his money back. That's not going to happen. He can't even auction this. He's kind of screwed right now. He's tied up in litigation for a building that has severe structural damage. No one's going to buy it. Can't keep up. I can't keep up the glazing act. It's too much work. I don't know how Ski and Nav be on their knees so long. Yeah, I don't know either. They got what is those knee pads that made of? What are the knee pads made out of? Is it carbon fiber or what do you got? The
Yeah, I think so.
carbon fiber. Like really comfortable carbon fiber, like molded to their knees. Ultimate comfort. The amazing pizza shop lawyer. We are watching this. It's fantastic. Thank you. See the amazing pizza shop lawyer. Oh my gosh. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Even though again, I did not want him, and neither did any of those women he claims did. He's always saying women wanted him on lives, but we were turned away by him. Yes, totally, Holly. Facts on that. All right, let's go ahead and turn this volume up.
She hates to see me win. Everything that she's won on in her life, like with entertainment, was me involved. Okay, so when I opened up Liquid Blue, it was successful. We were packed, line out the door. And Twiggy, you know business. I brought in white, black, Asian, everybody. Okay, you had to dress up. People were spending money. I had the mobsters in Liquid Blue. I got the videos. It's on my other channel, Instagram. I had mobsters coming in, dropping thousands on bottles in 2013, 2011, dropping bottles, getting bottles. But here's the point. It was the first of its kind because I brought Vegas to Youngstown. You can look up the newspaper article of me bringing bringing Vegas and then Miami Phil to Youngstown. But here's where it went bad.
News articles of DJ bringing Vegas to Youngstown. News. Oh, okay. No. Hmm. Ed O'Neill. Huh. Huh. Hey, does anybody see Dennis there? Anybody? Y'all see Dennis there? Is that does that say Dennis? We seen Holly in yesterday's video. Very smart, intelligent. Ever thought of being a lawyer, Holly? No, my daughter wants to start in September. Progress is mama for sure. That's fantastic. Does anybody see Dennis there? Because my prompt is popular liquid blue promoter in Youngstown. And it says DJ Dirty D and DJ Ill Will. I do not see anything that says D Page. Executive Entertainment. Nope. We could look it up. But Royce, are you there? Do you see the lack of DJ being put in these prompts here?
The main thing is like when you're surrounded by like people that actually want to help you, you're slowly going to lose those people when they realize, okay, this guy clearly doesn't want help.
Yeah, but
So, for example,
DJ, remember?
Twiggy's here.
Oh, Twiggy's here.
But no, I'm saying Twiggy's here, right? Giving him some advice.
Oh,
People
yeah.
are trying to talk. It's not taking it.
Yeah, but also he said he was a famous promoter. You could look it up. So I took time to go look it up.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2014, he's not showing up.
Well, I mean, if you're a famous promoter, you would showed up, right? So
yeah, he would have shown up. Now let's see here. Was there a promoter named Dennis Page that was popular in Youngstown? If so, where? He says, I haven't chatted. How do you know I was here? Okay. Yes, Dennis Page was a prominent figure in the Youngstown nightlife scene. He was deeply tied to Liquid Blue Lounge, Sister Revenue, the Blue Grill, where he served as assistant manager and event organizer. He was widely known in the community as a trendsetter for downtown events. And studied business locally at Youngstown State University. His influence on the venue was substantial enough that his name remains tied to property corporate history via Page Federal LLC, one of the entities linked to the club. And the only reason they got him here is because he's tied to the lawsuit guy. Yeah, he promised you a smoke show. It doesn't count. Yeah. It doesn't count. Oh, it won't let me do it. Oh. Hang on, y'all. I gotta authenticate my login. Okay. So where's DJ's thingy? Look at that freaking dweeb looking dude. Oh my gosh, he looks so freaking stupid. Look at that face. Yeah, he was supposed to go live today. He has 64 connections. Ha! Trend Center with 64 connections. Surprised he's not wearing the purple suit in the picture. No, right? No, nothing. Youngstown State University. Cheney High School. Yeah, see, we went to the same school. I went to Cheney High School. Look, Victra, Verizon authorized dealer. He doesn't have any jobs. Where's his experience? Business owner. The Blue Grill till present. Manager, Liquid Brew till present. You lying ass dude. You was promoter for like 2 months. Then Laura is watching.
Where's this?
What's that?
It's online?
Yeah, I'll send you the link here. I'll put it in your thing so you can check it. I'll send it to you on Discord. There you go. Now let's go back. Okay. I'm going to post the GoFo drive. No, he hasn't updated this thing. The last time he probably did anything here was in 2014. He created his LinkedIn page. That was it. Like many businessmen, DJ is about transition to basketball academy that's going to help the community. Them Laura's watching now. Yeah. He ain't live, y'all. Nothing. He ain't going live now, guys. He's done. He's donezo. He's scared. All right, I'm gonna continue now. This live is historical record, guys. We're going over all the stuff going on.
She, because she's Rock City, wanted it to be ghetto, and I'm not playing that. So she like booted me because I wouldn't allow the ghetto to be in there. And then I'm not saying if you're black or if you're white trash, you can't come. But I'm sorry, I don't want you. If you can't put on a nice shirt, put on a suit or freaking, just step it up, then you're not coming to my event because I got hundreds of people coming to my events looking good, dressed to impress. So with that said, she booted me because she wanted it to be ghetto, Rock City. I went back 3 different times. Each time I made it happen. And then everybody said I'm washed. I went back in 2019, I think it was, and I did Zodiac. Or 2020, I did Zodiac. I made
Whoop. Zodiac doesn't have him. No document connection between a person named Dennis Page and a venue concept called Club Zodiac in 2020. Nothing. The Zodiac Killer is the closest match to DJ right now. Oh, there you go, DJ. You can't prove that, so it doesn't exist. Stop talking about it.
that. I knocked it out of the park before the COVID happened. So keep in mind, I'm going back to do a party in January. So if I do that,
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
DJ, how'd that party go for you? The one that you said you're doing in January, huh? How'd that work out? Mm-hmm.
that party in January and it bombs, then I might reevaluate me getting into the entertainment game. I might say, you know what, they screwed up the party scene. I'm washed. I'm done. But if I do that party and I'm able to bring in, 800, 900 people, I mean, BVAS is going to be there. I'm going to let them come to the party, even though.
Never got my invite. Thank you. Still waiting on that. I'm not gonna lie, this man is cooking you. Sorry, man. All you gotta do is look in the past, bro. Shit's gonna be easy to spit all the kind of stuff, the craziness that we're seeing here.
We got our little situation where anybody in Youngstown, I'm gonna invite everybody. Rocco can come, and they're gonna see it for themselves. If that party does numbers, that Penguin City that I'm gonna book for that party, then guess what? That venue is gonna now be for sure an event center. But if the venue, if I only got like 300 people show up, it's just embarrassing. Then I'm not gonna do entertainment. I might just say, you know what? I'm washed. I don't got what it takes.
Why don't you just say that now, DJ? Get it over it. You redo that, right? Yeah. do you think, Bert?
I mean, just I'm still like shocked with this. Sorry, this for 15 years liquid boom match. I'm sorry, I just
Oh,
just
you're
kind of.
looking at the LinkedIn.
I'm sorry, yeah, I got lost track. I'm sorry. Just like
Oh man, yo, you see how dweeb and nerdy looking he looks right there in that
I
photo?
thought, who's gonna
That's
give you
how
a
he
chance?
looked in high school, guy. He looked that kind of a poser, bro. He didn't dress in the stuff that he says he was dressing in.
Oh,
Telling you.
100%.
He dressed in these clothes like he was wearing Champion. Okay, he had the Champion in the 90s ain't what Champion is today. Like, think about that, guys. He had Payless shoes on because everybody went to Payless. It was Ohio. He lived in the hood. There's no way you're living in the ghetto of Youngstown and you're getting a limo rides to freaking school. It ain't happening, y'all. The dude grew up a poor. He probably was conscious when they got robbed and making excuses like he was roofied and probably got punked out. Don and Eli, he was actually beat up, but he was really intoxicated. And he says he was roofied. He wasn't roofied. He just can't hold his liquor because he didn't prep properly. He didn't eat bread. He didn't eat anything that would be absorbed by the alcohol prior to. I like to carb up whenever I go to drink. I'll do carbs. You don't eat a steak. All right. You're not going to eat something that's just going to be that heavy sitting in your stomach. You want to carb it up. You want to get stuff that's going to be absorbed by the freaking alcohol. And carbs are the best source of absorbing that. You know, who am I? You know, I'm not someone that knows these things, but whatever. We'll leave it at that. You got anything to add, Royce?
Oh, 100%, man. I mean, for me, like, I personally don't drink, but again, when it comes to stuff like that, it's like anybody that's kind of like been champions of drinking or going heavy nights of just partying, they always say the same thing. They just said, "Hey, carb up, get some solid, good bread in you, just carb load it up."
Yep.
So then by the time, like, because it's the stomach lining, right? It's like the
Yep.
stomach lining. So when you basically have something protecting it and it's covered and it's layered, with kind of like a little bit of like those carbs, it'll just absorb a little bit better,
The goal is to slow the process of the alcohol going into your bloodstream. You slow it down by carbing up because a lot of that alcohol will go into your large intestine and go through your butt.
But then BVAS, that would require you to eat, which DJ, we're talking about somebody that has like a cappuccino frap with 10 packs of sugar, 100 pumps of sweeteners.
Yeah. So DG said July 5th, going all in and becoming his professional sports bettor. Now 12 days later, he's a basketball community activist for real. He doesn't know what he wants to do, guys. He said, I got $700, roll up. And they, in fact, rolled up. They did. That sure was messed up. It was Don and Eli, but it was great, too, at the same time. His mom smoked rock. Yes. Somebody come rob me. And he did say that. She was broke, couldn't afford a rock. Smoked gravel. Y'all tripping. All right, hold on one sec. Let me put this up. Okay.
I'm still gonna make it into into real estate suites, like suites
Right.
for multi-use, So doesn't that make sense though? If I have 5 years to sit in this building, I don't gotta pay no taxes, no nothing. It ain't a loan. We're partners, we're business partners on paper, but on the deed, I'm the only one on the deed. Because I told him I don't want him on the deed. I don't want nobody on the deed, only me. Otherwise, it would be me and somebody representing them on the deed. I said I'm not doing it because you guys can screw me over again.
Oh, buddy. You actually made it so that way you can get screwed over. You're the only one on the freaking deed. Yes, Dolan. This is why the lawsuit's happening, and he's been name dropped in every single list in the counts. Yes, they named Duco Holding Corp in the freaking front of the page. But after line number 24, they stopped becoming a thing in this lawsuit, and it goes page federal, page federal, page federal, page federal, page federal, all the way down to the end of the freaking line. I want it to be all me. And guess what, bud? You got
It's
it
all you,
all
baby.
you. It's all
It's
you,
all
son.
you. It's all you, bro. Oh man, it's all you. You got this. You're running the ship. Dude Holden said,
You
"This
got it,
ship is
Cap.
sinking like the Titanic, and I am out of here."
He's gonna go down with the ship while the band's playing.
Yeah. But see, DJ's got to do it all, man. Like, at least they
Yep.
had, like, staff split it up.
Yeah,
They
we're gonna
had some,
try to like make it so that the lawsuit wouldn't be so bad on him. Nah, and that
but
city is like, no. If they're gonna sue, somebody come and sue me.
dude, he's gotta play the violin while the ship's going down. He's gotta freaking create the lifeboats. He's got to do it all by himself, man. All of it.
Dude, he says somebody trying to sue me.
Someone's trying to sue me.
Remember, Dennis could sell the building today for $20K. You know that's not right, sir. He cannot. That dude cannot. All right, let's continue here.
I literally told him that. That's the reason why I have it right now, to where the paperwork, you're going to see it. It's public record, I think. But you're going to see on paper, we're both partners, but in the building, it's all me. And here's the last thing I'll say. And you're going to see my LLC is on the deed. Like, it's going to be my LLC. If the city says, you know what, screw this, we're going to knock the building down for some reason, wash my hands, I walk away. But it ain't going to happen, because they're going to be happy when they find out that I'm involved.
Did the video freeze?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm just showing on the video that DJ has just made another reference to why he's being sued. They can't do anything, but they actually can, and he's on the hook for all of it. On the hook for all of it. It is a wrap, son. It is a wrap. And Ski's on here scared because his homie getting freaking filleted and sauteed like nobody's business.
But here's one little caveat. I can't even announce that I'm involved, which will get everybody excited in Youngstown. Because believe it or not, guys, I'm still popular in Youngstown. People still.
What up? Hey, Dylan. Royce.
Yes.
He's not a popular figure. What are we going to do about that?
Well,
what are we going to do about that? He says he's a popular figure in Youngstown. What are we going to do about that?
I guess we're just gonna have to. I mean, at this point, if he's a popular figure, that means he's got a lot of money, right? That's why he's getting sued, right?
Yeah.
They saw that video with him in that Tesla, man, and that express suit. They said, yeah, he's got to have something, right?
DJ, you might want to go. You might have some identity theft over there in Washington. Someone's stealing your identity, sir. Sports media. Dude, you're also being your identity stolen in sports media as a CEO of Slam Media. And then Dennis, you're the father of Elliot Page, the transgender dude chick. Oh my gosh. You're playing the Muppets. I do kind of sound like a Muppet. Oh my gosh. we can't make Youngstown great again. No, you can't make Youngstown great again, Lucky. It's DJ. What has he ever done that's been like, groundbreaking?
Love me to death. Anytime I come to do anything, they're excited. If I announce that I'm doing it, I'm gonna have every single drug dealer, which I'm not gonna take drug dealer money, but I'll have every single drug dealer begging me to invest money with this venue. On top of that, I'm gonna have everybody trying to have me turn it into a club again because I was the biggest and best promoter in that city, and that city has over 50,000 people. And I did numbers. I never had a bombed event. You can ask anybody, Ski. You're in the chat. Ask anybody in Youngstown, did I ever have a bombed event? Never. Even it was like a day with like 10 inches of snow. And thank God it stopped snowing. But I had freaking like 800 people show up still. Like I've never took an L because I'm that good. And it ain't me being popular. I get the most popular people and I put my ego to the side. I let the most popular people do what they do. So like, Twiggy, you might be more, if this is like you might be more popular than the next man. So I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna let you do what you do. If I feel like you can bring people, I'm gonna let you do what you do. But with that said, Twiggy.
Yeah, J Media says we need BVAS to vouch local stuff for real. I'm here just completely destroying his narrative. That's so funny. This is months later. Bro talking about taking advantage from investments from criminals. Yes, Lucky. This is what he does. He talks stupid, and then when he gets caught up, it's so freaking crazy. Make it easier make it for us. And you have, but we'll take it all the way to the bank. I mean, I try not to, pizza shot lawyer, but it's just obvious. He talks himself into a friggin' oblivion.
You understand that this project, this conversation, you've been having a conversation with me. You haven't been telling me what to do. You throwing some things that I should look out for, but you see how this is how you talk to somebody. Like this, like I haven't yelled at
Dennis,
you.
this is
This is a
also the way you talk to
conversation.
somebody one-on-one, not on a panel. Honestly, if we want to talk, then you have my number. Just give me a call or text me, and I'll.
So, is Ski talking to himself?
It sounds like it, but I don't know. I can't tell.
This is so weird right now. Don't blame
So,
Dennis because your pizza sucks, and the lawyer's saying, like, we are watching you, sir. What is
Call
going
you back.
on?
It's no big deal. I don't know.
We
We're in different
weren't,
time zones, so.
but we weren't. The thing is, Tweety, we weren't cool like that. You know, we've been beefing. We just
Dennis, I
hashed it out
don't
a
have a
couple days
problem with
ago.
you, man.
Oh, guys, y'all remember this one? He had the leather jacket on. It was the smoke show. You remember the smoke show? Okay, let's go.
That's worth maybe $10 million. And he says, okay, listen, I'll give you $100,000 for this building now to own it. And then after I fix it and improve it and whatever it sells for, I'll give you 80% of whatever it sells for. And then what Trump does is he fixes the building with contractors. And then what happens is he doesn't pay the contractors for the work they did. He files bankruptcy. And then the company goes, the LLC, whatever he uses, goes under. And now the contractor's not paid, but that building is still worth a freaking, now worth $5 million if he put all this money into it. And then now he sells the building for $5 million. and then he doesn't even pay the person he bought the building from. He keeps all the money, and he gets away
This
with it
there's still
because he filed bankruptcy on the LLC. That's how it works.
but hold on, there's still a question I have that makes this whole thing sus. There's two parts to this. The first is, how come they don't give it to you directly, just without all these contingencies? And two, why is the funds locked up in the building in the first place? What is holding that whole building back from this being finalized? Why has it got to be locked up for this many years before it can be released? Like you said, funds are on hold.
Hold on. Just ask. Hold on. You asked the question. Can I answer the question?
Yeah, these
Hold
are.
on. Can I ask? Let me. Hold on. Let me
questions.
answer before. See, this is the problem, Brandon. Instead of you just allowing me, and all you gotta do is answer the question, and I'll have an easy answer. You then add other bullcrap to it to make it fraudulent. Okay, let me answer them. Let me answer. First off, I'm buying it outright. Okay, you're gonna see my name on that deed in a few weeks. If this deal goes through, I'm gonna be the owner outright. Nobody else on that deed. It's
So, if that's the case, Dennis, then wouldn't that make you the sole responsible person of this lawsuit? Sure looks like it to me, guys.
No one's gonna be saving this man. That's a fact.
Nobody's saving this guy.
Nope.
Also, who in their right mind uses a residential address for a business? You ever heard of a P.O. box there, DJ? You dummy. Such a dummy. Oh, there's nothing there now. There's nothing there. It's empty.
me, and I'm paying a smaller fee. You know why they're doing this? Is because I don't have $100,000 to pay or $150,000 to pay for this building, but I want this property. So they're doing pretty much owner finance, but it's based off of numbers that I said I can probably get for the building if we end up selling it, but I don't want to sell the building. So I put in the agreement that I have the ability to buy the building at the actual price that would make her allow me to have the building. So that way I can operate because I don't have 100 to 80,000 to give to her right now. So I have to do this deal the way I'm doing it. And it's based off of me telling them that I can do something that nobody else can do, which is get more money for the building if you give me a chance to have the building. Secondly, that money that's sitting in that account, when a fire happens, Brandon, at a building, then they don't give all the money to the owner of the building. A part of the money goes into an escrow account that the city manages and that the city has control over. And the terms of that money that's in that account is that the building has to be remodeled or not remodeled. It has to be that money has to be used to bring the building back to code so it can get a occupancy permit. And then if the occupancy permit is done, then the rest of the money is released. That's the reason why that money is locked up. I'm not thinking about that money because ultimately money got to be put in to even access that money. So that's not part of the deal. They're not trying to fix the building up because just with the basic minor things to get the occupancy permit, it's looking like it's $250,000 to $500,000 to do. I feel like I still got connections in Youngstown that I can get a lot of this stuff done and passed through. Like in Youngstown downtown, they offer buildings that are just old to slide on things that new buildings have to fix, like sprinkler system. Most of the all the new buildings in downtown Youngstown, they have to have a sprinkler system. They let us go without a sprinkler system because we're a historical old building. But now that you had the fire damage, okay, they may not allow for you to pass by without a sprinkler system. A sprinkler system is almost $50,000 to maybe even $100,000.
Pete's shop lawyer, I would say that would be your best course of action because this dude does not be quiet. He loves to talk. Always talks about connection Youngstown, but the reason why he left Youngstown is because the rich old white money scared him away. Yep. And he wouldn't let him continue to promote. Yep. Yep. Yeah. He did delete a lot of the videos.
That's the point. Okay. And that's what I'm going to fight to try to allow them to give me the chance to operate the building with the same historical terms that they allow all the other historical buildings, to where they don't have to do improvements such as a sprinkler system, such as an HVAC and all of those things. That's what I'm fighting. And by me doing a event center, I can open that building up with me fixing the roof, me fixing outside, me putting a cheap HVAC system in for now, which might be 50 grand, and me getting the plumbing done, which might be another 50 to 30. And then I would have to try to get by without the sprinkler system and just agree to get it done in the future within a set period of time. But for them to allow me to operate as is with those minor fixes, and then I'll make the money. Then in like a year or whatever they give me to get the sprinkler system done, then I will get the sprinkler system done, because they'll work with you if they feel like you are a good businessman. You're going to actually do the work. That's what I'm waiting. I haven't talked to nobody in the city yet.
You see that chain on his neck? That's the chain that was taken when he got his pants dropped to his ankles and pushed into the bushes.
That's the same. That is the same thing. That's kind of funny.
Yep, this was before he got jumped.
Because I have to wait until, the city, I get the deed switched over. Then I'm going to talk to the city. Lastly, AC, there was a portable AC unit being used during the summer, and it was still hot in that building. Okay.
I didn't ask about
Go
that.
ahead.
Like, okay, so my thing is this, man. Like, if there's so much like red tape locking that thing up, they should just, without any contingencies, just let you do whatever you need to do with it and just leave it. It's because it seems like it's a money pit. It seems like there's too much more than risk than reward for these. That's why
Yep.
they're throwing it away, and they want you to be the one to put all the cash into it. If they have more cash than you and me, they should put that money into it so they can boost the value of the property. Obviously, it's not going to sell because it's Youngstown. It's never going to sell. Youngstown's a friggin' shithole. It's been a shithole since like the late 2000s, and it's not going to get any better based on like the policies of the mayor and all that stuff. They got to make these changes. It's not a red state city. It's a very blue city. So that's a whole nother thing. It's politics on that, but you definitely got to be careful on what's happening. And I understand you're excited about this. I would love for you to freaking talk about it when it's all done, but you weren't. You were saying stuff out loud, and I'm trying to help you. Fifth Amendment stuff, just we don't need to hear these things. I understand you kind of get word vomit, and that's fine and dandy. But I will always be true and very, very honest with you because I want to help. If I didn't want to help, I wouldn't be saying these
I didn't
things.
ask. I didn't ask for your help. That's the problem. You always got to
Okay,
interject yourself,
but DJ,
dude.
if like-minded people like myself would just hear what you said and just be like, wait a second, this is not something we need to be hearing. I wish other people would speak up, like Nab, because Nab would be the one to need to
Brandon,
speak up. He's too much of a yes man, and he needs to stop and start hearing what I'm hearing. Because if he heard what I heard, he'd be like, wait a second, it doesn't sound like we should be hearing
Bra-
this. One,
Brandon,
two,
you
it
know
sounds like
nothing about real estate, and that problem
I
is you're
do
trying
know
to tell me
enough.
about it.
I know enough about
Okay,
what
so
sounds
if you
like
know about real
fraud
estate,
stuff.
Brandon, okay,
I
hold
know
on. So
enough to know
can you
what
please stop you?
fraud
Okay,
stuff.
Brandon, until you tell me one thing that's fraud.
I know what fraud sounds like, guys. That's the end of the list. Everything else has been uploaded. I've been uploading it here and there periodically throughout the thing for historical record. Royce, if you want to pop in, you're more than welcome.
As far as just in the back of the Discord chat.
Right here, yeah, you can pop in if you want. Yeah, you can speak on anything that was shared and all that now.
Okay. I would say for the most part, I mean, he's pretty much cooked. Mab pretty much didn't like want to come back on the live chat or just even come on the Discord to try to like explain this. So as far as everything goes, we try to give you a fair shot to say, okay, explain this.
Yep.
You know, maybe there's something that we don't. Maybe we're wrong,
Right.
and we'll be fine. We'll admit it. We'll admit, okay, we're wrong. But as far as everything goes, it's just with the facts that are there. You're getting sued. You can't sell this building.
Yep.
So that's just the bottom line. So you're gonna have to. I mean, he made his bet. He's got to lay in it now.
Yep. I gotta get back to the bank. Hey. Yeah, Timu Halloween costume coming. Let's go. Cali girl catching strays. Where? I didn't say anything about that. I'm also a deportation lawyer, Nabby. See, this is how I know you a troll now there, pizza shop lawyer. You were all good just focusing on the lawsuit part. But now you just played your hand. You overplayed your hand. You can't be doing that. You can't add other people into here. And there's no record of him being an immigrant on the lives. Yep. What's up? I'm doing my stuff. What's up? What's up? Talk. What's up? Talk to me. Huh? What is it, dear? Fine. All right. Paige, stop with the threats. DJ going down. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's what is this page thingy? Holly, you're more than welcome to remove that Page Federal Ski if you feel that they are not being a proper troll. You don't need to be talking about other people in the chats. Holly, you have permission to remove the person indefinitely. All right. Rules of the chat, guys. I didn't think I had to do this. But don't attack my mods or you will be removed. So
I feel like that's a pretty simple rule.
Yep. Mods. Page Federal Ski LLC, you can remove and block. You can hide them from the channel. They don't need to come back. All right. So, DJ, you are more than welcome to come on in here. You can even come into the Discord, man. You can also explain yourself from not even a year ago. This is like eight months ago, pretty much. This all was like 8 months ago, these videos. So, Ski always appearing in Dennis Lives like a grainy Bigfoot shot with a Nokia potato camera. Yeah, he got a funny looking face. Ski got a real funny looking face. I'm late. How's it going, chat? Yeah, it's fine. Burton, you can catch everything on the replay. Well, you didn't miss much. We were just showing that DJ's definitely got cooked.
Let's give a shout out to Burton. I mean, given some like breaking news. I mean, there's TMZ and then there's Burton. We're gonna have to give him a nickname.
Yeah, Burton, forever Burton Z, TMZ.
Yeah,
forever
yeah, but
Burton TMZ.
It's gotta be like news and trendy, like breaking Burton, something like that.
Burton.
You know, so because this, I mean, he just came hot off the press. He's just like, listen, I got this.
Yeah.
But even though he came, I think also Burton said, hey, I just stumbled upon this. So sometimes it's funny, like when you find things on accident and you're kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. That is right there, Captain Ridiculous. Dennis is cooked because out of all of us in this little group, Not one of us is being sued by the freaking business owners. Okay, let's go. Not one of us.
Nope.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, Holly. And it's gonna be like this. If this dude Ski wants to show up with his own account, that's fine, Ski. Come on in with your own account. No one's gonna freaking block you, but just know your place and know where you are. If you want to be a person that can say hello and all that stuff, I don't mind. You can say hello. But you ain't gonna go and start doing that stuff to my mods. That's just not gonna happen. Looks like a yeah, he looks like a Mr. Potato Head. That's who. Look, let me do a side by side imaging here. Let's get perfect. All right, I got Ski's baby picture. I'm about to pop it in for y'all. If y'all ever wanted to know what Ski looked like as a baby.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm not able to see it.
Yeah. Side by side. There you guys go. Baby pictures of Ski and his adult pictures. I mean, uncanny, right? Let's get it so the head is isolated. There you guys go. Ski mask right there. What do you think there, Royce? Is it uncanny?
I can't see it unfortunately because I just see it I see the share screen, but I'm not able to see the Discord.
Oh, the Discord. Hang on, let me switch it up real quick. Change stream. There you go.
Okay.
I find it hilarious. Him and Christine look so much alike. Oh yeah, they sure do. All right, perfect match. Yeah, it is the perfect match. All right, y'all. So DJ's cooked. Don't know how he's gonna like get past this. He's not doing any lives for some reason. Look at a long list of characters between Gums, Andre the Giant's daughter, Mr. Potato, Tony Dungy. What's going on? I know. We're doing all kinds of crazy stuff over here. It's great, right?
They're gonna do.
I'm looking now to see if he has any more comments added to this thing other than what's here, but I don't see any new comments. Yeah, he's in hiding.
He's not gonna come back. He's gonna be MIA for a little bit until he has. See, what he does is he gets one piece of information and bring back his self-esteem. That's how he functions.
Yeah, I wonder what information he's going to have because we got all the info now. The intel's all on him. The intel's all on him now. He's got to be able to prove us wrong. Like he was saying, the lawsuit ain't real. It looks real to me. I can imagine that the rest of the people in his chats look like they haven't revealed themselves, like Armando and all those trolls. Yeah, Dawn and Eli, they haven't. But I'm not like that. I rather be like a person that you can see me and this is what you get. I could be a chill person. Eli blocking me was kind of messed up. And all I told him was, don't be talking about this case. Protect yourself for the Fifth Amendment. Because you shouldn't talk about an ongoing case. You shouldn't mention anything that you're doing in the present tense. It should be all hidden. DJ gave his own case away because there's a historical record of him talking about all this before the lawsuit. So it doesn't matter because it's all previous. We could share this all we want. DJ's best bet is to never bring it up. We seek the truth. We are all blocked at Eli's. Yeah. These dudes are a virus in the neighborhood. It's like damn billing and stop reselling it. Yeah. Yeah, but they won't fix the building. They won't because it's a I sent a pizza to Eli's house once. Oh my gosh. That's crazy work. Are you who I think you are? Dawn and Eli, does your first name begin with a J? Put a 1 in the chat if your first name begins with a J. Or if not a J, begins with an E, ends with an O. Yeah, I don't know who you are. You said you sent a pizza to Eli's house. You're not Eli. Why you got Mr. Ski Mask on display? Oh, James. Yeah, that's all right. So this is Ski on the right, okay, and on the left is Mr. Potato Head. But that's his baby picture. Ski and Mr. Potato Head. It's just all he did was grow eyebrows. Everything else is the same. Same smile, same dot nose, same eyes. All he did was grow eyebrows. Still ain't got ears, man. Still ain't got ears after all these years. Couldn't grow ears there, Ski. Same ears, yeah, lack thereof.
So as he got a little bit older, do you think like the ears are gonna like fill out or no?
I don't know. Ski's probably pushing 40. He's probably either 40 or over 40. And he still ain't got ears, so I don't think he's ever gonna grow them. He passed that prime in his life. So historical record, guys. I put up all my videos. You can check them out on my channel. Okay. If you go into my videos, you'll see that I uploaded, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. He said it was a bad angle. Yeah, okay. But the fact that his whole friggin' face was revealed it's enough for me. That's how, when you hear him talking, that's the face that I imagine. That ain't a tough guy to me. That's a funny looking mofo. So I got here. This one's proof that he accepted full responsibility for the building. And then even more proof he accepted full responsibility for the building. And then I was right. The building was getting sold. So I was like, what happened? And then me cooking, DJ threw the mayor and the Youngstown Fire Department under the bus. And then DJ's master plan to get money and gamble and fix the building. How'd that work out, DJ? No, it didn't. And then got caught. Way even more proof DJ accepted full responsibility for the building. And that's where he's at. So from the angles coming from the back of DJ's head, he's a dark-skinned bull. The resemblance is uncanny. I know. He's like, what happened to the military wine that was cooking Dennis? Not sure. You mean Big Black? Talking about him? Because that was funny. That dude was funny.
Oh, 100%, dude. I wish he would have came to the Discord, man.
Yeah, I wish he would have came in the Discord too. Because that would have been great to watch.
Oh, that's like top quality content, man.
It would have been so fun. It would have been so fun. But it's 100%. Okay.
It's always next time.
Always next time. Let me say thank you to all my peoples that are in the live and that have donated, and all those who are not watching right now but are checking out and post. Thank you. Okay. Have a good one. I'm gonna roll. All right, give you your time back. And is there anything you want to share, Royce, before I head out?
As far as like everything goes, I want to say thank you everyone in the chat. All good, all love. Always appreciate the support everyone's doing. I just think as far as this whole situation goes, I think we already know what time it is. So, I mean, there's nothing else to really like discuss about. We just have to wait and see how the whole show comes. But I will say, him kind of being MIA usually is a bad sign.
Oh yeah, heads cracked. Bets are lost, and winners of the gold. Oh my gosh! So the World Cup is going to be Argentina. That I don't see Spain being able to pull it off. I did think it was going to be them, but I'm really thinking it's going to be.
Oh, who's left in the last final right now?
Spain and Argentina. I kind of called that though.
Wait for the World Cup?
Yes.
No, get out of here. Is Ronaldo still playing?
No, that's Portugal. They got eliminated.
Oh,
he retired.
Yeah. I always forget. Yeah. Oh man, Spain, man. Okay, interesting. Honestly, man, I'm gonna have to give it. I mean, we're gonna have to really start talking about like the greats. And I know there's like Pele and all these guys, but I mean, people have to start talking about Messi, man. That man is just insane.
At 39, dudes is doing crazy stuff, man.
He's been doing this for 20 plus years.
I couldn't do that.
Like that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Stopped. It's nuts.
And he's still on top of his game.
Yeah. No slowdown. Again, everyone, take care. Have yourself a good evening. Royce, appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Guys, have a good night. Love, peace, chicken grease. See you on the flippity flop. I'll catch you next time. Be best.